up, guys? It's Quan. We're back for the next Monkaizer video for you guys today. We have Arcadeger, Ryuma, belonging to Ryuma Gamer, the Green Ranger of Dengoku Sentai Monkaizer. Now, we're going to do the other Rangers videos in individual videos because that's how they combine with Daimonkaizer / Monkaizen. So this is going to be a fun little video. There is actually a little storyline that I missed in the last video, which we will explain in this video. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So the mechs in Monkaizer are called Arcadegers. Yes, Arcadegers is what they're called. And the Rangers actually transform into these mechs. So Ryuma, this is him in his Arcadeger form. And something interesting with how the mechs combine, because always, of course, we've had combining mechs in, Sentai before. Even in my Sentai universe, we've had mechs combined before. The unique part comes in to the fact that since it's only one, only two of them can combine at a time, the personalities of both Rangers become one. So when Ryuma combines with Monkaizen, the personalities fuse. So obviously, Sunray, who is Kaiser Mongoku, he is a loud, rude, rambunctious, but also sort of like a wise, kind of guy, because of course he's the Monkey King. Ryuma, or Longfang is his civilian name. He is a calm, kind of wise, wise like Sunray, but he's a wise old sage that sort of guides Sunray into doing sort of the right thing, even though Sunray half time won't listen, because in Monkaizer, the Dragon Clan's job was to look over the Monkey Clan. And Longfang's duty is to look over the Monkey King and all members of the Monkey Clan. So that's kind of his job. So he's kind of loyal to any member of the Monkey Clan to start to a fault. So when they combine into the combined form, Ryuma Daimonkaizer, they become more of a wise kind of warrior, and wise, skillful warrior, swordsman, all that. So it's pretty fun. I like the kind of aspect that I played with there. And these kind of merging personalities will continue in the other videos as well. But that's the kind of general idea of how these mechs work. Let's actually have a dissect look of this guy individually. So let's have a closer look at his face right here. You see with the nice gold and blue. The blue is consistent with all the Monkaizers. So the blue actually does fit pretty nicely here, as you can see. He does have his little dragon, little horns. I don't really know what you would call them. I guess they would be horns coming off of his the back of his head as well. His little mustache that's coming down, nice gold, as you can see. Also nice kind of sand green, and the black spikes going all back. The long white tail, as you can see. He does have little thrusters on the back, at the top / back of his front legs. Of course, these are mecha, so they do have a little bit of more of that, mechanical kind of look to them. He also, I think, really fun addition, has a little hat. He does wear a little, straw kind of a little straw hat in this form, which is really fun. It's a nice way to differentiate him from other dragons that I've made. I've made quite a bit of dragons over the past couple of years, and this guy is just the newest addition to them. And I just think he's really, really fun. And even though he's small, he still just captured that nice dragon look, and he is just really, really cool. But that's the kind of general overlook at him. Let's have a look at the articulation. So the articulation for this guy is, pretty standard when it comes to a dragon. There's not really, too much to go over here. For one thing, before I start anything, the hat, of course, is removable. It's part of the transformation. It's only held on by the one little stud. So it doesn't really stay on, it does stay on, of course, but it's not the most, strong connection. And I say this because, of course, you can move the head up. If you do that, it will raise the little horns up, and it will cause the hat to pop off. So I do point that out. But these are articulated on two individual little parts here. They can also rotate as well. You can open the top jaw, you can open the bottom jaw, as you can see. And the little mustache pieces are articulated. You can move these up and down, and rotate them as well. So you do have that retro motion going on. Both front legs are on nice little ball joints. They can, move however you want, forward and backward, in, out. Angle articulation right here, little toe articulation there. There's a little midsection at the body they can rotate on a little ball joint, so you can move that however you feel like for different kind of poses there. The back legs are in the same kind of articulation as the front legs. So you can move these all the way around, ball joint there. The little spines in the back came up and down as well and rotate. The little thrusters here can also rotate too. Other than that, he's a pretty simple guy, but I do like him quite a bit, and he's just really, really fun. So that is kind of just the general look of him there. And here he is next to Monkaizer, just so you can kind of see how they scale together. The prep for Ryuma Monkaizer, it's pretty easy. It's a lot of parts forming. So what you're gonna do here is take off the hat and put it off to the side. We're gonna take off both of his legs, actually all of his legs. So take off all of his legs, as you can see. We're going to remove the little back section here. Remove the back section and split him like this. Now to prep Monkaizer, there's a little bit you have to do here. So you're just gonna take off his staff. The staff is not used in this form, so it will go on right here, just like this. So just plug it into his back, like that. Fold up his little back cape, and then bring these back like this, and leave them like that for now. You'll deal with those later. And take his little top knot, fold it all the way down just like this. And that's all you do for Monkaizer. And now we're gonna get all these parts on. To start off with, we're gonna grab both these legs back here. So what you're gonna do here is they're going to attach on the side bits right here on the little cape right there. So you're gonna fold these up, and we're gonna bring this part up just like this, and this will plug in. Flip it back like that, and this will plug in. Or no, it's the other way. It was the other way. It was right the first time. But yeah, you'll plug these in just like so. So plug it in like that. So you have one thruster there. And take the other leg, flip the foot up, and plug it in to the back just like so. And move these parts in just like that. And you have that part right there. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to take the entire back section here. We're going to flip up the little ports right here, and kind of bend this a little bit forward, and this will attach right here on the side of Monkaiser's forearm, and this will create a little arm-mounted sword right there, just like that. And then you'll take the front half of the dragon and flip these back, open up the jaw, and just make sure the mustache is kind of out the way, just like this. And this will plug in on the other part of the forearm, and it kind of is better if you raise up the shoulder pads to get those out the way. And you have that right there. Next, it'll take the back legs and you'll flip up a little foot right here, just like that. And these will plug on to these shoulder pads right here. So we're gonna plug these in just like so. So plug this on like that, and you'll plug this one on to the other side, just like that, just like so. And then you have the two shoulder pads there. You'll take the kind of back of the dragon, like his back. You're gonna flip these panels all the way forward and bring this spine all the way down. And this will plug on to the little tabs right here on Monkaiser's crotch to make a loincloth piece. And then you can bring this up a little bit. You're not all the way, but just a little bit, just so it's not sticking out right there. And then finally, you'll take the hat and plug it right on top, just like that. And there's my friends, there is Ryuma Monkaizer all put together. And there he is all put together. Let's have a closer look at him. So you can really see that, you know, Ryuma really does add a lot to the figure right here. It really does change up the look of Monkaizer, which of course is what you would want. You know, since we're not having like all these mechs combined together, so I think, you know, having each form, you know, have their own little look to them is pretty neat. I love the hat idea. Every single formation does have something on top of the head. You know, it really does change up the look of Monkaizer quite well. And I will say, of the first batch, Ryuma is the most elaborate, which makes sense because, you know, him and Sunray are really good friends, best friends in fact, and they've been working together for, you know, multiple centuries. So I think them having the most elaborate combination just makes sense overall narratively. But, you know, just outside of that, you can see he does have the giant thrusters on the back right here. And, you know, the giant sword right there just looks really, really neat. And the green, I think the red and green do complement each other pretty well. There's a better look at the thrusters right there. The staff is stored on the back, so the staff will always have a place to go. There's no parts left behind, which is obviously something that, you know, is not something that I'm really known for. I don't think there was ever a series where I left like a parts left behind on a combination. There probably is one or two that I forgot. But you see the overall look of the figure looks really, really cool. You have of course a look once he turns back around at the the dragon on the hand. Again, it just really adds to the overall look of the guy. He just looks like a really strong, mighty, warrior. And I just think he just looks really, really good. He looks really, really good. Okay, so maybe asking, what about his articulation? Well, his articulation is, a little bit more limited than it was before, but maybe not really that much. The head is still in the same ball joint. The hat is still on two little studs. So again, it does stay on, but you gotta be careful with how you kind of touch it in certain ways, because it will pop off if you do it the wrong way. The shoulder pads can be up and down. They're not really impeded by the dragon feet at all, so the arms can move. The arms are heavier now, so it might be a little bit harder to have the arms stay up, but no, not really. They do stay pretty well. The fingers move the same. There's nothing changed there. You do have a rotate. The blue blade part can rotate, and you can move up and down, rotate, pivot. So if you do need it to look different in a certain pose, you can do that. Certainly. Waist articulation is not lost in this form. You can still rotate the waist. And no leg articulation is impeded as well. And same ankle joints as well. So no, the articulation really isn't impeded. I lied. The articulation is not impeded really at all. So you can do any pose you could want with this guy that I showed off in the previous video. You can do the same thing. For size comparison, here he is next to Kira Mason, the fully combined form with the fully combined form. Yeah, no height difference really to this guy. Obviously, he does have crazy giant jet thrusters on the back, but in terms of actual height, nothing changed. So the same thing that I said in the Monkaizer video, same applies here. But there's a comparison if you want to see it. So there's that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna about do it for Ryuma, Monkaizer, and Arcadeger Ryuma. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Current plans for Monkaizer. So I plan on, of course, I did release the Monkaizer and Monkaizer video on Friday, but generally, and I was supposed to get this video out yesterday, but there was crazy mishap yesterday. But generally, every other weekend, I want to give you guys a new Monkaizer video. So not next weekend, but the weekend after next weekend should be the Hanka video, which is the Yellow Ranger's mech. So that should be the case. Or maybe I'll do someone else first. I'll probably do someone else first before her. But that should be the case. If not, then I'm a liar. I'm a terrible liar. But the current plan is to get you a Monkaizer video out every 2 weeks so I can finish off the line pretty quick, because I want to get started on the next line pretty quickly, because I do have big ideas for that one. And it will take extra amount of time to engineer. But I hope you guys enjoy the Monkaizer videos while they're here, the mechs. Hope you guys are enjoying them. And please tell me what you think of the line, what the ideas, the overall aesthetic. Tell me what you guys think. Any and all comments are welcome on this channel. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to more. This has been Quam, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.